ignorance and superstition,
Aristotle once grumbled as he rooted among the wild herbs growing near the coast in Mytilene.
They're like twin idiots running rampant through the land.
After her eventual loss to Sparta and the Peloponnesian Wars, the city of Athens lost faith in herself. And in the rising tide of fear and mysticism that followed, the old philosopher-scientist had chosen to head for higher ground. Here in Mytilene, Aristotle had commenced his studies in natural science, observing and recording the myriad characteristics of the flora and fauna. But a new storm of militarism was about to sweep across the land. A young prince named Alexander was next in line to rule the kingdom of Macedon. And a certain philosopher-scientist would soon be appointed to tutor the up-and-coming general in the ways of power.
Welcome back, my dearest friends. Welcome back to ever so amazing, sexy Empire Earth, where I am continuing on with one of the greatest and most underrated real-time strategy games out there, Empire Earth. And this is mission 6, I believe, of 8 missions in total. In general, that means we are left with how many missions? Yes, 3 missions, and that's it. So let's go on to the history lesson, because hey, we love to read, and even after we read the damnable thing, we won't know shit. No one would have thought it possible, but in 371 BC, Sparta was defeated in open battle by Thebes. Bluntly put, it was an inconceivable event. Sparta had towered over her neighbors' armies for so many centuries that for the Greeks, this monumental turnabout was almost impossible to grasp. The Theban generals who masterminded the victory were Peloponnesians and Epaminondas, and at least one significant observer was there to learn all he could of their brilliant tactics, Philip of Macedon. When Philip ascended to the throne of his own country in 359 BC, he was more than ready to exploit the Theban military innovations in radical new ways. In short order, Macedonian hetairoi, or companion soldiers, had united northern Greece and subjugated the great city-states of the south. Although Sparta never swore allegiance to Macedon, she acknowledged the new Macedonian hegemony in a series of treaties that made it clear Macedon was the true power among the Greeks. Then, in 336 BC, the Greek world was shocked to learn that Philip had been assassinated. His 20-year-old son Alexander quickly assumed the throne, but Athens, Thebes, and a host of smaller cities took the opportunity to rebel against Macedon's authority. Without hesitation, young Alexander swung into action. Well schooled in his father's military skills, the new king soon demonstrated his own spectacular genius on the battlefield by bringing the rebel cities back into line. In the end, because of her repeated treacheries, Alexander felt the need to make an example of Thebes. He ordered the city burned to the ground. Of all the buildings, only the temples were left untouched, and the house of the poet Pindar. With the reins of Greece firmly in hand, Alexander was now ready to extend his military reach beyond the Balkans and into Asia. The Greeks had an old score to settle with Persia, and Alexander was the military leader who could make it a reality. And so we shall start this amazing adventure, finally playing as a young Alexander. Empire Earth, people. Empire Earth. Look at that face. Only mother could love.
The people of Mytilene use these herbs to control rats. In the right dosage, they could be used to affect the spread of disease or famine. Well, well. I wonder what else of interest can be found in the area. Ah, what have we here? A remarkable breed of horses, unlike any other on the island.
Aye, we bought them from a Macedonian merchant. He said that in Macedon, these horses breed wild in the hills.
My lord Aristotle, messengers have just arrived from King Philip of Macedon. They wish to speak to you at once.
Aristotle has been summoned to Macedon, where he will take on the responsibility of tutoring King Philip's son. This is an honor of the highest possible degree. Aristotle must board the Macedonian transport at once and report to the palace on his arrival.
And it's like a minute journey, so awesome for Aristotle. He ain't gonna die of boredom.
My lord Aristotle, welcome. Please wait here until young Alexander comes to greet you personally.
Aristotle! How good to see you again. I still remember our days at court, when your father was the royal physician. And now you've been hired to be my tutor. It is an appointment that pleases me greatly, my lord. You're looking well. The life of the prince suits you, I'd say. Where is your father, the king? He's dealing with a troublesome group of rebels, even as we speak. Then let us begin your tutoring at once, my prince. We will go and observe your father, and that will be your first lesson. All things are learned by observing the world around us.
Well, that's actually quite the truth, to be honest. Also, if you notice the animations, if you call them animations, they are animations, mind you, of him swinging that damnable sword are like 5 FPS or 1 FPS. Amazing stuff indeed. But in all honesty, I adore the graphics. I would never change the graphics of this game. If they do ever the reimagining or the remaster of this game, which will never happen, mind you, I really don't want them to touch upon the models, though. You know, like, even if they add a little bit of a high-res texture to them, I prefer them as they are. And look at the face, look at that face, amazing stuff, I love it. Anyway, finally playing as a young Alexander the Great, and we can actually upgrade the Alexander the Great. But will we be needing to upgrade the Alexander the Great? Let's see, 15 damage again. This is just a classical elite warrior, or the elite warrior skin, well, model that is. And of course, I'm not gonna touch anything until I know in what kind of a position I truly am. But also we get the civilization builder and get a lot of stuff. 21 points. It's depending on what we really want to go. I presume the cavalry against spear is gonna be the thing for our friend Alexander, or maybe even sword, or maybe just regular phalanxes. Again, no need to care about infantry with anything else but spear, right? Swords, again, we don't really have infantry with swords, right? So hell's bells. Thankfully, not huge amount of points to waste upon them. So in general, I'm gonna leave it as is and wait it out a little bit and see how this is gonna truly develop. So let's see, can I control you, Royal Minister? No, I can't. I really can't control anything, can I? No, I can't, even though we are the same color.
Yes, Master.
Well, that's fine. So let's go on to the Philip of Macedon. There he is with his phalanx forces, unupgraded of course. And let's see, you 46 damage, Philip of Macedon, 1800 buckaroos of health. Sexy like a beast. Let's move in. Aristotle doesn't have any abilities except explore, alongside with the Alexander and all the good stuff. Moving on. So let's explore and find out what the hell the Philip is doing. He's subjugating some poor peasantry, which is quite a normal thing for the Greeks. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe not. Do you know? You don't know probably. Good stuff. We are still in the Bronze Age also, which means that we have awesome phalanxes, which really look cool.
The hill warriors are attacking. I must help my father.
Wow.
No, I beseech you, stay out of this fight, your highness. You must watch and learn.
Yeah. Stone Age people, mind you. They think those are Stone Age infantry.
Very well. My father's phalanx tactics will cut them to shreds, even without me. Ah, but what is this? Notice how cleverly they use their mounted warriors. Even your father's elite soldiers may have some trouble. Briefly.
I mean, they're specifically going onto the Phalanx Seas. Even without upgrades, they should be able to annihilate their horse people. But he lost a few men there. Noob.
We have learned something of use today, I think. I have heard that superb wild horses can be found in the hills of Macedon. With such animals, we might be able to combine your father's tactics with those of the mounted warriors we just observed. Let's see if we can locate these wild horses.
Wait. Let me talk with my father for a moment. Father, wait! Can't you take a moment to discuss the battle with me?
He seems too busy just now, Your Highness. Come, let us resume our studies. We will search for the horses of which I spoke.
Excellent. Let's begin. And I can of course only control still Aristotle and the evil Alexander the Booth. Good stuff. Let's see our objectives before we fuck up as per usual. Okay, we joined the Aristotle outside the city of Mytilene and hear what he has to say. Blah blah blah. Bring Aristotle, yes, good stuff. Locate the herd of wild horses in the hills to the west of the city. I always loved the hills west of the city. So there you go. Excellent. Let's begin. West, eh? I believe west is up, because that's how the world works in the end. So let's go west. Let's go west, and there are the horses. Thankfully we can actually see them. Good of the game to actually show me, dude, there are the horses, go get them. Don't be a noob. Good stuff. Okay, again, I might have to upgrade, honestly, something for the for our beautiful Alexander. Because I have a feeling that I might get gangbanged, but I have no idea. Like, maybe we have to build stuff at some point.
Yes, these are the very horses we've been looking for. Let us herd them back to town and into the stables.
And then we'll have companion cav, which are the greatest cav. You actually do have that companion cavalry in this game. Though cataphracts are my fave.
Assassination.
Oh shit.
Regicide. Alexander's father has been murdered outside the city gates. The killers must be found and put to death for their horrible crime.
Mein Gott, everything is moving so fast. I did not expect this.
Okay, my lord.
Well, let's go first and foremost to the stable. Oh my god, there you go. Honestly, like, these guys, what the fuck's happening? I guess I should have actually upgraded. I have no use for Aristotle, and here comes well, not mine. My men, that is, specifically, they're not mine, because why? Nobody knows.
Yes, master.
Run, you fool, you will die again, and I will have to restart everything.
Assassins have been executed, but this hollow revenge offers little comfort. For I have lost my father, and shall never speak with him again.
With King Philip's death avenged, all of Macedon is prepared to accept Alexander as their new king. Alexander and his esteemed tutor are due at the Macedonian town center, where the young prince will enter into preparations to take the throne.
Okay, my lord.
Go, Alexander, go. Okay, move in. And they killed even one horsey. Like, what douchebag has to kill one horsey like that?
The end is coming. I foresee victory.
Young Alexander is inside the town center now,
Really?
waiting to be declared Macedon's new king once his final phase of training has been completed. Initiate his training.
Let's initiate his training, it would seem. Alexander. Food 430. And of course, gold 360. And he's a strategist. What does that mean? Well, I don't know. But there are a bunch of classes.
I have figured out how to utilize the horses my master and I located during our studies. When Alexander emerges as the new king, he will be able to train elite mounted warriors at his stables, and they shall become his companion cavalry. What's more, I may be able to help my master further. If I can travel back to Mytilene and get some of the herbs I found there, I believe I could use them to spread disease among our enemies.
Great stuff. Rape, pillage, and burn. As I say, rape, pillage, and burn. Should I go immediately? I'm gonna go immediately there. Like, holy fuck, let's go. And now we actually get the ability to, well, utilize the boat. That's the only ability we have, though. I'm afraid that we're gonna get fudged by a possible enemy armada. Hey, who knows? Who knows? Again, there's still time for, well, Alexander to come out, so we could do this very fast. Excellent stuff. Let's go to my teen, my lean, my veen, whatever. Also, I'm gonna say, because we kind of almost died there. That's not a good thing for anyone's health. Good stuff. Moving on. Let's get over here, talk to the people, gather these herbs, and start spreading diseases. Shit. Red, I did say some crap might happen. Shit. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. This is gonna be beautiful. This is gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Oh, I'm such an amazing. I have to spam like a little bitch just to succeed in actually dropping Aristotle to the proper beach. Good stuff. Good stuff. Excellent, Aristotle. Move on. Let's see what you can do here. And Alexander is back. Bigger and better and badass.
Hail Alexander, son of Philip, new king of Macedon. The armies and the buildings of Macedon are now under your command. A messenger from the south rides in haste to the city. Dire news is no doubt upon his lips.
That bastard! Look at that hair. He like He-Man.
Sire, I bring grave tidings.
Really?
Believing that both you and your father are dead, Athens and Thebes are in rebellion. Even now they are assembling armies and preparing for war, in violation of their treaties with Macedon.
In order for Alexander to secure his throne and solidify Macedon's hold on Greece, he must put down the rebellion by destroying the armies of Athens and Thebes.
And that's exactly what we shall do, my dearest friends. But first, give me the knowledge, Aristotle.
With these special herbs I have collected, I am ready to help Alexander subdue those who would rebel against him.
Good stuff, Aristotle. Good stuff, my friend. Good stuff. Transport or a fishing boat. I think we could gather a little bit more food by utilizing the fishes, but I've not seen sleeping with the fishes moment here. Oh, there it is. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go a little bit around. While we're doing that, we can now build a companion cavalry, my dearest friends. A companion cav. Always the greatest thing to have, I think. So we shall build a few of those, but first and foremost, it's time to build me the mines of Moria. First and foremost, citizenry. Oh boy, oh boy.
Alas,
Ah!
Aristotle has died. Alexander must continue on without his tutor's counsel.
Well, I knew that's gonna happen. Like, why would there be hundreds of these twisters all over the goddamn place? Like, honestly, like, what the fuck? Like, why would you do this to Demon? Let's see, did we even have a nice save after all this, or I'm still on queue? We're still on queue. Well, I'm gonna reload. I'm not gonna lose my goddamn one barely able old man. Like, come on, hundreds of these bastards. Let's see if we can still succeed in doing this like the last time. It's kind of an awkward moment gonna be here, because the AI, like, on the transport, it has own mind. It has its own mind. You see, it looks easy. It's not. Believe me, it is not. That's fine. The moment again the evil Alexander comes out with his beautiful, sexy hair, we'll have Aristotle again with full firepower, his own battle station, volcanoes, earthquakes, plagues. That's why we know Aristotle from, because he spread plagues and he summoned volcanoes.
With these special herbs I have...
Yeah, we know. We know, Aristotle, we know. We know everything now. We're gonna save before falling back, because that's gonna be a pure bullshit. So for us, he is just basically a prophet. That's how he is being called. Well, that's how his kind was being called. You know, the ability to drop all the nukes and shite. Now again, the problem, shall we survive this incursion without saves? Or is it gonna be a pure motherfucking fail? Good stuff. Almost died like a little bitch. I'm liking that. Okay, so let's go back again onto the building, collecting the food, doing the bad and the ugly, upgrading our men. And considering that we are on the edge of the universe and I only have to worry about the bottom parts, the bottom enemies, it's all good. Aristotle is alive. We can bring some beautiful fishing boat because considering they only cost a little bit of wood, I'm just gonna spam a few and gather a lot of food from the fishes. You know how they say swim with the fishes. It's not the Greek thing, but it is the Italiano thing. We're gonna be playing as Italians at some point, I guess. Okay, let's see the upgrades. Well, I'm gonna go immediately upgrade my main sexy man that I have, the phalanxes, at least the one I actually do have. Also immediately spam a few, not just few, bunch of citizenry. Cause why the hell not? Also, I feel I should prepare myself for immediate attack by the enemy boats. Maybe, who knows? I mean, else bells. We don't know. Maybe they're gonna attack. Maybe they won't. We'll see how that's gonna go. We don't have an ability to build boats. Maybe we have to require certain je ne sais quoi to build the goddamn boats. Okay, so again, cavalry spear. Are those the companion calves or the spear units, right? Yes, they are a spear unit in general, so I'm gonna just go for the spear love. Maybe. Or we can go finally, I mean, we do have 26 points. We can go specifically again on economy part and do something about that. Now again, we also have building walls and towers increase. Well, build time increase, decrease, increase, cost reduction. Hit points and range. Hit point by 50%. That's not that bad at all. But again, I would say economy should be the best thing if I'm done with most of the infantry and stuff like that. I mean, economy again, farm, gold mining. What would be the greatest thing? To be honest, we got the iron mining last time, but they all cost quite a bit of penny, if you will. And I would like maybe getting the gold mining up, as I do have the iron, and gold is very important for upgrades specifically more than anything. But again, some units now require gold when compared to the previous ages and all that. Though to be honest, even the prehistoric age you do require gold for building an army. So again, maybe that, maybe not, or just go specifically on cav, spear, build time decrease, cost reduction is always good. Like, spam the hell out of these guys. I like that you have a choice, but again, it's a choice. If you fuck up, it's a fuck up, right? Well, not really, to be honest. Everything that I've chosen from before, like, it worked. It somehow worked. So let's see the spear. Infantry spear again. Hit point cost reduction, build time decrease, hit points. I will again go for the hit points again. I think that would be the best. I think it would be the best. Let me just see what kind of infantry I can get. Just phalanxes. Okay. Just phalanxes.
Yes.
Good stuff. Also, we can build immediately Temple of Zeus. Self-healing or redistribute population. That means more pop cap increase for us, which is great, of course. Let me first and foremost concentrate on upgrades. Against piercing damage, very important. Not enough resources. Of course, not enough resources. Now it is also important to find one of the stone. Okay, we found the stone, which we'll be utilizing to build some towers. I think towers. We don't have any towers. How interesting. How interesting. Let's get onto the stone at least at the moment. We're good on gold and... well, actually we're good on everything except food. We're good on everything except food. Can we upgrade? No. I think at the Dark Age or Middle Age you have the ability to upgrade the farms. So that's nice. Let me build immediately a Tower of Babel right here maybe. To be honest, the towers, I don't think they'll be able to do much if they're behind the walls. I have a feeling like they really can't do crap. But I am gonna build a tower. You know, start building some towers, do the good and the bad and the ugly. Just for the defense purposes, we can't really much upgrade our friends here. No, 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 we won't do that. I can go onto the actual piercing resistance. Go over here, Aristotle, thank you very much. Companion Cav 60-60. Pop cat, well, pop cost of 2. Good stuff.
Yes, my lord.
Where should I go?
And the enemy, of course, is pretty much far off, to be honest. So I hope that's all I have to really deal with. Defeat the Athenians and the Thebans. Okay. Excellent. And we've done actually everything with the Aristotle also, so that's great. And we can also build another priest. Well, actually a priest only.
Yes, my lord.
Let's get over here. Collect me whatever you can while we slowly build. I said like, wow, one dude is working, one dude is not working. I should have killed that dude because of that. Just because of that one fact. Okay, what do we need more? I'm not in my moment, sadly, at the moment. So, let's see how this is really gonna go for us. To be honest, we need a dog. We need a dog to explore. Let's build me 2 dogs. We're gonna be exploring everything we can. Because honestly, I have no idea where the gold mines could be. They could be anywhere. They could be anywhere. Okay, now, could we go for the companion cab or should we go with archers to protect ourselves here? No, let's go with the companion cab. It's gonna take a while to build them, but again, we could go for increase in building stuff. I think that would be more preferable. I did not get the economy collecting of food and sea. I think also that would be preferable more than anything. So maybe farming in general, gold hunting and foraging. Maybe farming should go for that. God damn it, too many choices. I can get 2 choices, more choices on my units, then I can go on to the economy part. The question is what's more worth? You know, like, oh man, build time cost reduction of my cav. Hit points increase, speed increase, build time decrease. That would also be very beneficial. I have no clue. So many choices, that's the problem. We have so many choices and I honestly don't know what would really work for me. You know, like build time decrease is a great thing if I want to pop these guys as fast as possible. But cost reduction is even better because of the fact that, you know, everything costs less. So yeah, I'm gonna go on a cost reduction. That's 13 more points left. Let me see. Buildings. Well, I only have 13 points, so I can go on to range or build time decrease for building walls and towers. Or infantry spear, because we're going to be utilizing that a lot. I guess we could go again, we can cost reduction. Let's go with that. I don't know exactly, I mean, 13% or some shit like that is not a lot, in all honesty. I don't know if that also was a universal thing, to be honest. You know, like 48 were they 48 or was that 60 oh fuck me if I know. Does that even matter? Well, it does, but you know, it does. Okay, doggies, what's the actual L? Honestly, L, that's your explore key? Really? That's your explore key? Okay, well, doesn't matter. I'm not gonna complain too much. I need peasantry also to start collecting everything. And if you press right click on the granary, it actually, well,
Our Greek
spreads his stuff.
depend on phalanx units backed by stone-throwing engines, sire. But with your new cavalry, you can attack them from the side and eliminate them quickly. Indeed, with cavalry such as this, no army on Earth shall be able to stand against you.
Yeah, that's all bullshit, mind you. Just saying. Why would you two go on the same side? Explore, exploit, exterminate. Thank you for finding more stone, love. Thank you for finding more stone. I like that. 4 stone mines really in one place. Jesus, we are rich. It would seem. We are rich, my dear friends. We are rich. Now explore. You're gonna go always on the wrong side, aren't you? That's it. That's all we have here. How much are we on wood? We are great on wood, actually. You're awesome on wood. Okay, go here, collect. Thank you very much. Go here, collect the food. We need the food because we need the men. And we actually are, again, because of the cost reduction, I'm not gonna really worry about many things here now in terms of how, you know, like, in terms of money, specifically iron, gold, and stuff like that for my men. And of course, phalanxes do require a bunch of stuff. Anywho, let's position you guys over here. Thank you. I will upgrade, not the speed. I'm gonna upgrade the attack and piercing resistance, so against the enemy possible attacks, and full
Your
health.
Royal Highness should be careful of spending too freely. Your father left you with a depleted treasury, and you will get more gold and iron only by plundering your enemies' cities.
Thanks for telling me that just now. Aristotle. It can't be really that there is no gold mine anywhere in the goddamn world called Earth. Like, it can't be. You're bullshitting me here. Maybe they have gold mines here, like I got just sitting, I just don't know. You do remember that, like, that second mission, the Crete mission. Yes, the second mission of the Greek campaign. Like, holy crap, my friend. Like, I was looking for the stone and never found the damn thing, but it was in front of my damnable eyes for so long. Like, we didn't see them, of course, for the fog of war and all that. But Jesus, you know what, Aristotle? You know what? You're a douchebag. I'm gonna spam more. At least I'm gonna get a lot of food and anything out of that. Can I get anything beyond that? Let me see. Okay, well, the good thing of it is Phalanx is only require food and iron. I reckon I have iron. So, you know, like, well, I don't have a iron mine, but, you know, like, I have iron. So that's great, I guess. Transport, get over here, explore me. Maybe these little islands of unknown origin may have something of use. That's a lot of fish. Let's explore for more fish. We will be needing it, I feel. So, I think this is a good army. Upgraded also, a tower is there. Also, I can build hundreds of towers. I like that. Also, we should build a wall here. If we're gonna block the enemy, possible enemy routes towards us, specifically towards our villagers. Go. We just have to find the gaps of Rohan, and if we find the gaps of Rohan, well, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Explore, my friend. I should rebind these keys. I really need to check that shit out. But first and foremost, let's find if possibly that there is something to collect. This horseman is an old age horseman, I think. No, that's actually the horseman you can actually get. Wow, good job, team. Let me see. Everybody upgraded kinda. I would go food, iron. I would go for upgrade on health points in my phalanxes. To be honest, the shock is against this kind of a cab. The horseman, I think. Unless they are, yeah. As you can see, he has actually still like a Stone Age horse people. Not much of a use there. So that's actually what the shock truly is. It's for specifically that thing. So yeah, no gold anywhere. Holy shit. Interesting. Very interesting. No gold anywhere. Also sad, but interesting. Good stuff. Okay, let's block up the enemy again. It's all about blocking the enemy. I want to chase them everywhere. So first and foremost, we block the crap out of the enemy. We build siege engines of unknown proportions. We can't. And because we don't have gold. We do not have gold. We do not have gold. But we will build a hospital, as we do not even have one hospital. I'm going to specifically position it right here. In the middle. Get over here, thank you very much. Build me another beautiful thing called love. And again, I think the towers will actually hit the walls in front of them. That's the thing. Sometimes I do not understand how they actually work. Do they even work? Is the question. Properly, that is. There has to be something here. Come on, it can't be like that Philip was that kind of a douchebag. He was, but I'm just saying, you know, just for the dramatic effect of things to come. Build me again. I'm gonna build a few walls here. I'm gonna build a few walls. Spam a lot of peasantry. Oh wait, I can't, cause the pop cap. I can't. Let me see. What do I need for the Colosseum? Gold that I will never have, and stone that I would like have that shit. So that's all good. But again, it's the iron that I also don't have. Unbelievable thing. Well, at least I can build like hundreds of towers. You know what? I can tower rush the enemy. I can actually tower rush the fudge out of the enemy. And I'm gonna actually do that. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna be awesome and I'm gonna tower rush the enemy. Will I be happy about it? Not really. I mean, if I have to do it, but you know, it's gonna work. And thankfully, again, we are exploring everything and every part of the damnable Grecia, but in all honesty, I'm not seeing anything of value in it. let's go into this location, explore me the black little spots. Who knows, maybe, like, if that's really the only way, I call it bullshit. I mean, hell's bells, probably the enemy just, because the enemy can just spam the shit out of their own soldiers. There's just no way for me to counter that shit. Like, at all. Like, iron is gone, so what I have here, that's it. And do I have even a siege workshop? I don't even have a siege workshop. So, good stuff there. Yeah, absolutely nothing. It's empty as a virgin's butt. Well, that's great. Again, I'm gonna drop a persona in this transport and explore. That's gonna be that horseman. That crappy horseman. Well, I'm gonna go for you with what little gold I have, my friends. I'm gonna go with you. Okay, good stuff. I'm gonna go. How much stone do I have? A small amount of stone. I love that. I really do. A small amount of stone. Let's collect whatever amount of stone we can. And gonna build a lot of towers going towards the enemy. I may be even trying too much and too hard about, doing this in the way I'm doing it. And maybe it's just simple as fuck. But again, considering that we are limited on gold and iron and we already wasted it in upgrades in general and we don't have any more. Well, we actually have iron again from all Phalanx C specifically. So that's great. I'm gonna spam the shit out of those because that's the only thing I can do. Horsemen again, gold and food. Food and wood are not gonna be an issue at all.
Yes,
Stone might be an issue.
as you wish.
Just saying, it might be an issue.
Certainly.
So again, blocking the crap out of all possible enemy
As you wish.
routes towards me.
Certainly.
Good stuff to know. Good stuff to know. Yeah. Let's build it like this.
As you wish.
Great. I'm not just gonna enclose myself. Like, what else can I really do, my friends? What else can I really do? Explore here. So honestly, we have explored the entirety of the map, and the entirety map tells me you have nothing. You are a noob. I can't believe that we are that poor. Attack enemy cities, my lord. Yeah, enemy cities with hundreds of the defenses and stuff. Good choice. And how am I gonna destroy the enemy towers, which they do not have? Well, gates in general. How am I gonna do that? You do not know. Like hell's bells, just attacking that's gonna take freaking time. Thank you very much.
As you wish.
Okay, 69. Hit the damnable pop cap. We did.
Yes, my lord.
Good stuff. Liking that. Thank you. Bye-bye. You know what? Bye-bye. I think that's enough. We have a lot on wood. And also remember, I have a lot of fishes here. So it's a question is, what gives me the best? Fishes, meat, food of any kind, wheat? What is the best choice? I have no clue. Maybe you guys have an idea what is actually the bestest thing ever?
Certainly.
I have no idea. Yep. Let's go over here. But she's gonna show me the way from which the enemy might attack us from. Oh, that's nice position. Thank you.
Certainly. As you wish.
Excellent. That's it. This is it.